I can play a melody line. That
Well,
ought to
hey,
be.
y'all.
Hey, Barry.
What's
Jeff?
up? Jeff,
Yes.
you're alive.
Yes.
Man, you
Yes.
look great. You look great.
You look good.
I know. I keep telling my doctor, if I look great, why am I screwed up? It's not. We're all dying. I'm just dying a little faster. I'm not going tomorrow, I hope. You know, I'll get it over with. The test was a success. The results weren't. I have heart vessels which are open. I have heart vessels which are scarred and closed. And then I have some that are under stress. And that's the question. How much stress? Why am I dark? Oh, the lights are off. Hold on. So I'm planning on staying around. I told Tom, until I can play a melody line. As far as Joel's considered, that'll take me into the next century.
What
Hey,
you say,
Billy.
Billy Blaine?
Howdy. It's good to see Jeff again. I hadn't seen him a couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, I got to turn off the TV.
What you say, Tom? How are you?
Hey, I'm good, Barry. I'm real good.
Good, I am too.
Everything good in New Orleans?
The weather's beautiful,
Good.
and it's all good. Dottie and I were out at the park just now, so that was good.
Good. And the kids are
You know,
good?
Everybody's good, you know?
Fantastic.
I mean, if I was any better, there'd be two of me.
Yeah. My
That's
friend Wally used to always say, if it was any gooder, I couldn't hardly stand it.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it.
It seems like there's so much like I'm a ghost or something over here. So
Tom, you got some of those photos I sent you?
I do. I'm ready when we get a few more people on.
Good, good.
You know, the one that was very nostalgic to me, actually, I'll put it up right now, is the club itself. You know, the shot of
The shot of just the club,
just the
the
club.
seats. Isn't that great?
I like that.
That a great pic. Come see this. I sent this in the club itself.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know.
You
Where,
had that,
I
is
don't-
that New Orleans?
yeah, that's the New Orleans club, full room.
Full room, yeah.
But you know, I just remember coming in so many nights, and it was like that because you'd come in early before things would start, or we'd be leaving after we moved the walls and put everything up, and yeah, that's very nostalgic.
But look, something you don't see anymore is a Confederate flag. Look at that.
Well, yeah, but that was 50 years ago, so mustache.
Oh, you're exaggerating.
$1.75.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hey guys, how
Hey,
are
Jeff. Jeff, the New Orleans club, empty.
I remember.
Yeah, put that on later on, Tom, when before people get
Yeah,
on.
that was with the wall moved all the way back. We also had a configuration where the wall came in and the bandstand was on that far wall.
you? Right,
That's right.
right.
Okay, here comes David.
Multiple.
Oh yeah, Dave. I wonder
breakfasts.
David wasn't feeling good last week.
Hey, Dave.
Here I am. Here I
Hey,
am.
Hey, Dave.
Hey,
How
How's
you
everybody
feeling?
doing? Hey, Jeff's back.
Yeah.
Y'all
Is he?
healthy?
is
Jeff
he?
got a
healthy?
haircut, huh?
Say
Am I
again.
back? Yes.
Feeling better, Dave?
One at a time. I don't want to make this a presidential debate.
It's
I think
very simple.
that was more like a master debate.
It's
Yeah. I
It's
heard
very
called a few
simple.
things. Yeah.
My doctors can't believe I've made it.
Wow.
So this is, excuse me, we're all dying, just at different speeds.
There you go.
That's all. My heart is under stress. It's been under stress since 19 87.
Mm.
Mine's
Anyway,
been under stress since about the mustache time.
I went through some of my photographs. I'm not showing any. I was so thin. I'm not.
Well, guess what? I sent Tom some of my photographs. He's going to show a little while ago. I feel the same way. Some of those
Jeez.
photographs, I look like a toothpick.
I
Here
can't,
comes Rick and
I only had 2 chins. I mean, now,
Jeff.
now
You look,
gravity
you
is
look
taking-
quite spiffy in some of those pictures. You look great.
see, that's what they all keep telling me. I look great. I've had 5 heart attacks, a stroke. The only thing I haven't had is hot flashes. Other than that, I'm fine.
There's still time.
Good say, Rick. How
Hey.
you doing?
Hey,
All
Rick.
right.
Hello, Rick.
Thanks, Tom.
You can come live in New Orleans in August. It's like one continuous hot flash.
Oh,
Hey, Dave.
Billy, you're one that's maintained your youthful appearance.
Yeah, sure.
Who
Yeah,
are we talking?
really.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about
Bill Black there.
David's flattering me for some
Hot
reason.
flashes.
Okay, well, we
No,
got New Orleans people on. David,
Jeez.
remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the place.
That's it.
Yeah, take down that Confederate flag.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
$1.75 for mustache cups.
We could never keep that guy's picture straight at night when we'd stay over. It was crooked.
God.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That
A lot of
picture
stories
Barry
right there.
sent it.
A lot of stories.
Yeah, when Barry sent that picture really, and then the mugs up
That's
here,
it.
that made me
That was
feel
a good one.
very nostalgic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I
Set up
don't
for Mardi,
think-
set up for weekends or Mardi Gras, whatever.
Oh, Marty. Yeah, John made me a star. He sent me down to Mardi Gras 3 times. And the 4th time I threatened his life. My big trick down there was, it was a sign. It was a sign, Barry. I started playing plectrum banjo. And I had a sultana. It was beautiful. And it was stolen right out of the music room, right out of the locker room.
In New Orleans?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Guess what? For the fire, a lot of us had our instruments burned up.
Oh, wow. I never thought about that. Yeah.
Oh,
Did you lose anything, Barry?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of us did. Buzzy lost his. I lost a banjo, a guitar. We lost a tuba. Charlie Hernandez had a tuba that Loyola University owned.
Oh,
Those things are not cheap. You know, those are like $3,000-$4,000. It burned up and it wasn't his.
I thought Charlie played one of those sousaphones.
Now he had a tuba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different guy. Okay.
Mhm.
We used to have a big guy that we used to play one of the sousaphones that wrapped around him and had the big bell
Right,
on the
right.
top. Yeah. That wasn't
You
Charlie.
see a story about the club, that picture of the club, that's the outside of the club. Yeah.
oh God.
You sent on that one.
Used to grease those rails to keep people from climbing up during Mardi Gras.
Mhm.
The age of the car.
And there's Barry's
Oh.
first car out front.
Yeah.
But you know what, Tom, going back to the previous picture, when I first started waiting tables, first got started working at the Mustache, it was that half room, not what we just saw.
Right.
And after 2 or 3 nights, I started feeling comfortable knowing the sections, who was the first waiter, who was the second waiter, the different sections and all. I came in on my 4th night, on Friday night or Saturday night, and I saw a full room, and I got all confused because I didn't know. I didn't know about the collapsible wall. So wait, they changed the whole thing. I was just getting the hang of it. They screwed me all up.
Uh,
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I
the
was
thing I-
all screwed up. Yeah.
The
Need
thing
to
I
learn all
remember the
different
most is
sections.
when some people would go into the restroom and come out in the clarity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't know, that club looks pretty well organized.
it was,
It was, yeah.
well organized.
Yeah, we must not have set the back tables though. It looks like there's chairs stacked on stuff. We used to keep everything double stacked back like that until we moved the walls back, and then we'd rearrange the chairs and the tables.
David, do you know the number of people that sat?
Jeez,
no, I do not. I do not. I mean, I
it was a lot.
probably did once upon a time.
I remember big nights. We would sometimes have 12 to 14 waiters, like sometimes when it was at full house.
Especially during Mardi Gras, New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, yeah.
So, and each one of those benches holds a bunch of people, you know. So it was.
But with that picture up, you hear us talk about that Red Garter we all worked at in Wildwood, New Jersey.
mhm.
It would seat 700. It was at least twice as big as that.
Wow.
Wow.
And filled up every night with a line outside the door.
It's the same thing, waiters and.
Same exact thing. Exactly the same.
Wow.
Just twice as big as that. And I know that's at 700. So I imagine this club here, probably 400, 300.
400, 405.
When I first
The Red-
started at
The Red
Mustache,
Garter.
the Red Garter was still open.
And then with Bourbon,
In
yeah.
a quarter, yeah, and then when they closed, a few of the waiters from there came down to work at our club at the Mustache.
Mhm.
Oh my God. look at
There she is. Hey, Emily.
that.
Hey,
Oh,
Emily.
that makes me want to have a cold beer right now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
Lord.
Hey, Emily.
Hey,
Hey,
How are y'all?
Yeah. Tom was showing us some pictures of your new house out there in the bay.
Oh God. It's only for 25 million, right?
Yeah, but it had a beautiful view of the
Had a
Golden Gate.
beautiful bi- I mean, seriously, I can't believe people exist like that.
I called them today, Bonnie, and gave them my K&B credit card.
Is that for a weekend house?
Yeah, right. I mean,
They have a basketball court inside of it, which we could turn into a little club for jazz.
I mean, I imagine that this was like some professional basketball player because he had a basketball
What?
house, right? But
What's the thing? Wasn't it like 4 bedrooms, 6.5 baths or
oh,
something?
yeah,
Yeah.
25 million, right? I mean,
25 million.
I can't even
6.5 baths.
wrap my and of course one good earthquake and it's going to be down in the water.
Right, in the bay. yeah.
But the question is, why did they send it to me on the real estate thing? I'm trying to find it, but okay, let me get rid of this so I can see if anybody's coming in. Nope, nobody's.
Well, Jeff looks good with his new haircut.
Yeah, Jeff, you look really good. Did you have
Guess
a
who-
procedure?
Guess who cut it? Me.
Oh,
Good
wow.
job.
Oh, you did a good job.
Hey, everything else is falling apart, but my hair grows like weed.
The hair's.
Yeah, I wish I had that
No,
problem.
I just use the Braille method.
Oh, okay.
I got one of those and I just went, oh, that feels right.
And
What's the
Jeff,
word?
you still
Both are
sporting
cut-
the handlebar
mustache.
mustache. That's cool.
Well, I trim that too, but it doesn't do any good. I still eat it.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
you can remember what
Especially
we
when you wear, especially when you wear a mask, it gets in your mouth.
Oh, God, you wear a mask.
Yeah.
Jesus, don't sneeze if you got a mustache.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about that.
Oh, God.
No,
My
the
family
best,
says I look
the
better
best
with a
is
mask
egg
on.
salad. Egg salad.
No, yeah,
I
yeah,
can eat the same sandwich 2-3 times.
yeah. I had a long job the other day, and all I had was a peanut butter sandwich before I got there. And I'm with the mask on for 3 hours. I said, "Damn, I wish I would have brought some breath mints." I mean, you smelling peanut butter breath for like 3 hours. I was like, "Oh God," you know.
Oh,
Then
Lord.
live with Banaka.
Oh, that's it.
Live with Banaka.
Okay,
This is,
that's an Italian breath mint.
yeah, this is,
About his dinging me. Oh, that's just a reminder.
Oh,
Thank you, Jeff. I was
I
gonna
was afraid I was afraid I was sending some nasty stuff over the
Yeah,
wire.
I was gonna mention it
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
No, this is this, and it only cost $8 a spray. Oh,
Oh, that's much.
That's better now. Thank you.
Cheap entertainment, huh?
Did you try a little bit up the nose too?
any orifice that works, we try. That's, I couldn't believe it. I went in again. And they did an angiogram. And I said, are you going in the wrist or the groin? And he said, the groin. I said, oh, wonderful. And he's an Indian guy. He's fabulous, fabulous hands. He goes, not to worry, not to worry. You may experience a little mild discomfort. And then they got the nurse that graduated from Dachau to put in a Foley catheter.
Oh, gee.
And I said, where are you going with that? Where are you
I
going?
didn't like this story.
No. I just said,
No.
go back and get a pediatric catheter. I don't want to hear 12, 10. I'm looking for 2. And she said, she had a sense of humor. She said, well, it'll take a long time to drain. I said, where am I going? I'm lying on my back. You got me taped down, mild discomfort. I told her I was pulled out all the hairs of my nose, and it wasn't neither back. And I tell all my friends, they said, what was it like? What was it like? I said, why don't you just ask me what drugs they gave me? Because that's what you want to know. And I don't even remember it. They have wonderful drugs. Listen, guys, if you ever have a procedure and they say, we want you semi-awake, we don't want you really out. I want Versed, Versid. It's a tranquilizer and an amnesiac. So I don't even remember. I don't remember. I take it and they say, are you experiencing any discomfort yet? I said, yes. No discomfort, none. Said, more drugs. Through the whole thing, more drugs. It wasn't bad. I was very pleasantly surprised. And then he said, do you want to see your heart? I said, excuse me? You're the one supposed to be looking at my heart, not me. And my whole family were physicians. They usually extract their sense of humor surgically when they graduate. I rarely see a doctor laugh. I sent that to you, Tom. I told the doctor, I said, how long do I have? How long do I have? And he goes, 10, 9, 8, 7. And I began to laugh. And I turned to the nurse. I don't know where they got her. Must be where they found the anesthesiologist. She was a little rough. And I said, more. I just want more. You don't need more. I want more.
Hey, guys.
Oh,
Hey, Bill.
Bill.
You're on your video, Bill.
What's okay, hang on a second. I can see you and hear you. What's happening on your end?
You need to turn
Can't
on
see
your
ya.
video.
We have audio.
Audio off.
There you go.
Before we get everybody else on, I'm
there
gonna,
you're on.
This is the house I want to buy in San Francisco.
Oh,
All
wow.
right.
Can I
What?
be your butler?
$25 million.
Wow.
Is that all?
Emily said no. I gotta
Lord.
get you. Billy and I were gonna turn it in.
25,
Billy and I are gonna
four
turn the
beds.
basketball court into a sound stage.
Wait
Wow.
a second, wait a second.
Good God.
This is my field.
You look like
Four
you're in a boat.
bedrooms, 6.5 baths.
Yeah, look at the, this is, Billy and I are gonna turn it into a studio. I mean, can you
Oh.
imagine me having to be able to see the Golden Gate outside your window?
Whoa.
The reverberation in that room would give me a nosebleed. Now that's a nice
Oh.
Above the wine cellar. Oh,
And there's my
God.
wine.
That's,
I could have put my
Just-
all 3 bottles
just
of
leave
wine.
that up.
I'd never get out of the infinity pool. Did you show that yet?
Where was
Jeez.
that?
Oh. Oh.
There was an infinity pool
I
somewhere.
thought there was a pool.
Yeah, there was.
Good grief.
Library, the bed.
It was overlooking the bay also.
I think it's coming up.
There. No.
No, that was the bathroom. One of them.
Bathroom.
We saw a picture of it before.
Going back to the front.
25 million, huh?
Yeah, I'd have to make
Check
more
my
friends.
bank account.
Can you imagine
Hell, I can do that.
the taxes
Oh,
on that?
God.
Interest of touring this home? Let's all go see it.
Let's go see it.
Sure.
We'll have,
We're still
Oh.
at the infinity pool.
God.
Comfy little. Oh, intimate. Jesus.
picture we saw.
Look, and Emily and I didn't make the bed when we got up, so I'm sorry.
I love that bathroom.
Oh,
Wow.
I like the bathroom.
Look at that tub.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think you should get it, Tom.
We'll come live with you.
What are you trying to think about?
It's $101,000 a month.
Excuse me?
Is that all?
$101,000?
I can't find, okay, there's the pool.
There it is,
Right
right
there.
there.
Oh, my
That's an
God.
Oh,
infinity.
God.
Look at
Give
that.
me a break. Give me a break.
But I don't know if it's big enough for Emily and I. It's only 10,000 square feet.
There's a pool right there.
Tom, does that price include taxes and insurance escrow? Or is it...
Yeah.
Probably not. Can you
God.
imagine the taxes on that property?
Oh, God.
Wow. See if there's anything.
You wouldn't believe this house
Oh,
Look at that.
overlooking the bay. San
oh,
Francisco Bay. That's 25 million.
That would be nice with the infinity pool and the Golden Gate behind.
Look at
God.
that.
There's a billionaire.
All the views looking at Golden Gate Bridge.
I
Jesus.
wonder who he gets to cut grass.
But
Got
weren't
an
there,
indoor basketball court.
aren't there a bunch of apes that live on the other side of that bridge, though? I wouldn't worry about that.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh, runs down into that. Oh,
What's that?
Oh, look at that one.
Wow.
Are we supposed to be feeling good about this?
No, you're supposed to be sending me money so I can buy it.
That's it.
That's the house.
Wow.
I
Look,
think the guy gave up his corner on North Claiborne and Loyola if you want to shake a can.
get your piece of
God.
cardboard.
you know, when you have that much money,
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
Oh,
look
Jesus.
at that.
Mhm.
One
Oh,
earthquake and I
Yeah.
bet you can go down to that little,
Look at this guy. The guy next to him has a way to get down to the water.
well, this one does too.
Does
Look
it?
down, I
Oh,
think,
yeah.
Yeah.
it does.
I
it
think you
does
can
have a
go down.
little. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
you know,
one good earthquake and you're going to have a real good view of the water.
Well, this thing has been here since 1908.
Wow.
Wow.
Really?
Grief.
Wow.
I think they use
Oh.
it.
If you do it, I could just live on the roof there. That'd be fine.
oh,
That's
Yeah.
give me a
that's
break.
Oh, well, let me get rid of that so we can see who's trying to come in.
No,
We can
Oh,
dream.
boy.
Well, yeah.
I'm not interested in touring that.
No,
No,
we'll pass on that.
yeah. The
Yeah.
largest home I ever designed was from my cardiologist. And it was 6 bedrooms And I'm trying to think what the cost per square foot. It was like 300 a square foot,
Wow.
which was a lot. It's not that much. But it was 65 or 6,400 square feet. And
Ooh.
I was stunned. You know, they kept saying, well, can we have this? Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Really?
Have 1.5 bath?
God, it's whatever you want. Jesus.
Jeez, man.
I don't know.
Well, this
As
this one was sold in 1999 for $5.5 million, and now it's 25.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
There must
Yeah,
be
but
some renovations. probably.
does the word
They've
balloon,
kept it up and make it.
does the word balloon mean anything?
Yeah, I couldn't. Keep
Yeah.
it. That would be a lot of work. But anyway, it's nice. But right now we're in Oakland. We traded houses with a couple whose parents live in a retirement home pretty close to where our house is in Maryland. So they went up there because they can work from the phone, and one of their kids goes to school up there. And then, you know, my kid, both kids live out here, so we just traded houses and traded cars. But Oakland right now, I woke up this morning and it was orange outside because it was so screwed up from the forest.
Wow.
The
Fire.
fires. The fires, yeah.
Yeah, I remember 2 weeks ago you were in Sonoma, and then Sonoma caught fire.
Yeah, I got out of there quick before they caught
Yeah,
me.
explain that, Tom. Yeah, well.
Yeah, was that you? I don't know if you-
I saw several reports of cars being totally surrounded by the flames. Must have been
Wow.
tough.
Horrible.
Oh yeah, they've lost so much out there.
Whole towns have burned up. It's just terrible.
And it happens every year.
That's right.
It happens every year.
They have those
We
winds
never
that come
learn.
over the
We
mountain.
never learn.
Yeah.
It's just like living near the Mississippi. Guys,
Yeah.
the Mississippi.
It's gonna flood,
Does it
yeah.
ever flood? Does it
Yeah.
ever flood?
Mm.
Well,
Up here in Wisconsin, we have nothing to worry about.
Be careful. what you-
Nothing.
you
Your
never
breath
know.
freezes. Your breath freezes.
Your breath.
Your breath, nothing. What we do up here, I'm planning on croaking
Oh, yeah.
around January,
Okay, you gotta.
telling him just to wheel me out on the porch and thaw me out in April.
Yeah.
That's all. I can live with Arizona, which was gorgeous. Whoa.
Wow.
What's this?
This was the first Wednesday we were here. This is 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, my Lord.
Whoa.
What?
Wow.
I didn't color it. This is exactly the color it was. The street lights were on, all the car lights were on. It was so crazy. You just walked around and
Yeah.
nuts.
Jesus.
That's awful.
That's terrible.
When you go outside, can you feel it? Like you're breathing
Yeah,
it in?
you know, like last night we because there's no air conditioning here, so
Oh.
you usually have the windows open because it's like the desert. At night it gets cool. And last night I went to bed and Emily had closed all the windows because the air quality was going down. This is the first place that we've ever had air quality on our phone to know what it is. And then
Oh, really? Wow.
we have a little our son brought over a little air cleaner that just has a filter and it kind of sucks stuff out on the inside, but you don't want to let the windows open because you can, like 2 nights ago, the windows were open and about 3 o'clock I woke up and it smelled like the place was on fire because it was
Wow.
smoke
Oh,
coming
God.
from now.
I'll take the place next to you. That's
You-
why I always wanted to live there.
Yeah.
In the middle of a fire zone.
Really?
I mean, if you know this
all
is
they
going
have
to
these
happen.
people that are burnt out.
well, Tom, would you be able to smoke meat or something if you hung up enough of it in your kitchen there? I
It's
mean,
a good idea. I didn't think of that. Well, outside maybe because the
get yourself a
kitchen.
turkey or something, just hang it up and smoke it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh,
That's terrible pollution. I mean, the smoke and
Oh, yeah.
it's not like that every day though, right? Just
Yeah.
No, it was like that when we first got here, and then it was good for 2 weeks. And then in Sonoma, all the fires started again, and then the wind changed, and then it moves it over. And like Emily says, it's like smoking a pack of cigarettes a day if you're out in it. So we just went out for a little while, but it's supposed to be better this weekend.
No, Jeff, I was going to ask you, since there's no natural disasters in Wisconsin, nothing like a cheese backup or anything?
Yes, if you sneeze too hard, you can, no, sorry, I'm not going to do it. I'm
You
not
gotta
going to
be
do it.
careful weather.
I'm not going to do it.
Oh, Lord.
So you get snow up there.
I lived in Scotland for 3 years.
wow.
In Glasgow, and I went there. I wanted another degree. There was a spot on the wall. So I got another degree there in pollution control systems and resource management. And if we knew what we were breathing, we wouldn't worry about smoking. The air is so bad. The air is so bad. Where you are now in California,
Yeah.
it's like chewing the air. You just chew it. It's got so much stuff in it. And you don't worry. Don't worry. Something is going to get you. And polluted air isn't so bad. Polluted air isn't so bad. It's quiet.
Fires or hurricanes or tornadoes or ice storms. I mean, there's
Well, on
something
the air
everywhere.
It's
quality
always something.
scale,
Earthquakes.
100 is like when it starts getting bad. Today I looked, Beijing was 50 and California was 180.
Jeez, man.
Wait, are we in centigrade or Fahrenheit?
Well, it was just, I don't know, they have 100. It's not the
It's
temperature.
air pollution. Thing, yeah.
Oh, air
Air
pollution.
I guess
Different
particles per million or
scale.
whatever.
Yeah, I studied that for
Here, we got,
10, 15 years.
we don't measure it.
And the solution is to limit the height of chimneys. Oh yeah, nice.
See, right next to the Saints app is the air pollution app. So it can tell me
Okay.
if I'm going to die or not.
Unbelievable.
The Saints are more important
Yeah.
because the Saints app is great. Because even if you're not watching the game, because sometimes wherever I am, I can't get the games, but I can hear touchdown on my app.
Touchdown, Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, not hearing as much as we ought to, but it's okay.
Yeah, so, yeah. I sent you a thing the other night. I asked you if Louis had gone to sleep
Yeah,
yet.
I didn't have my phone by me until I didn't see it till I went to bed. Yeah.
I figured
Now,
if
no,
Louis goes
Louis
to sleep,
Louis
it's time
stayed up.
to
Yeah.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Joan and Ira.
Oh, good.
They together?
Hey, Joan and Ira, are you there?
There's Ira coming in, and there's Joan coming in.
Yeah. Turn on your camera so we can see your lovely faces.
They look like the Doughboys.
Mm.
Hey,
Oh, I see. And I'm iPad.
There they are.
Good gentlemen, Ira.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Got the lampshade on your head.
Welcome.
Jeff, how you feeling?
Yeah.
Take this off. Jeff, how you feeling?
Well, things are okay.
How am I feeling?
Yeah.
Not
I'm on
so,
the
bad.
how are you
same
feeling?
page, but the news
Hey,
this
not-
morning was rather interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, considering I'm dying, I feel pretty good. Everyone says when I talk like that, my wife goes, "Don't talk like that. You can't talk like that." Hello, friends. I'm dying. So are you.
It
You
just
look
seems
everybody
obvious
is.
people are sort of letting up their guard a little bit. There are a lot of people out on the road, and we had maybe 5 people in the hairdressers this morning instead of 2. It's not over yet, so we'll just see how it goes.
Hey,
The parks
we're
are all
done.
open.
It's just
It's not over by a long shot.
just a matter of speed. That's all.
Yeah.
So everybody's dying. It just depends on how long it takes.
That's true.
I got
This is the way-
I got a great book. One is Tuesday with Maury.
Oh, it's a wonderful book.
Oh,
Wonderful.
Is that
that's a
well?
whole
There's
book.
It is the best. It's about this guy who goes and visits his professor that he had 20 years before, and he's dying. He's got ALS.
Maury
And he goes
Schwartz.
through
Yeah.
it. Every week he goes and visits him, and it tells the story. Well, now I just ordered one that was written by hello. Oh God. Forget it. It was written about the end of life. And she says, it was on a TED Talk. And she said, in this society, we don't talk about it. When I say, people say, oh, you look great. And I say, I'm dying. They go, you don't talk like that. Is there anyone I'm looking at who's not planning on dying?
Well, I was kind of not thinking about it too much.
I'm not planning on it.
Regenerate, carry on. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Just
great.
not yet.
Larry, you're not planning on it?
Hey,
No,
that's-
I'm not planning on it.
every time I go in the hospital now, I make sure I have a DNR bracelet.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
do not return.
Do
Or
not,
resuscitate.
no, that's it. Do not resuscitate. In this book, the woman tells a story of how you prepare yourself to die. Just the things, directives, they call them. And I told it to the doctor, when the medicine no longer cures, but only prolongs, stop it. And twice I've told doctors, I said, just let me go south. No, you're doing fine. Oh, I said, you're on the wrong side of the bed. And this book talks about end of life, and we don't talk about it in this country.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it. And it's a mistake because I feel better whenever I talk about it. I really, okay, so I'm not normal. But
Look at
it's,
that phone call. Hi, Gim.
Hey, Gim.
Speaking
Hey,
of
Gim.
life, there's Gim.
There.
Jeff is cheering us up.
We're living today, one day at a time.
that's, we're all,
That's how it works.
hello, we're all alive today. And that's it. But this woman, Diane Rehm, she wrote in this book, she and her friend, about the end of life. And you got to do all these things. Yeah, you have to have directives everywhere. So anyone you see knows what not to do. Because there's one rule, resuscitate. So she and her friend wrote the book. They wrote out all the directives. And then her friend had a little heart attack, and I mean a little one. It was, I think, the elbow. It was a little heart attack.
Need batteries or something?
And she fell down, and her neighbor came in and dialed 911. And Diane Rehm said, don't ever do that. Don't ever dial 911, because you can be dead, and they'll try and resuscitate
What are
you.
the 56?
That's
right.
all. So her friend woke up in the hospital, pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she was. Oh, my wife is here. We're talking about death. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
I played a game of chess.
Great.
That's
Hey,
No,
Gim,
it's-
I saw a picture of you on
Jeff,
Facebook.
If you don't show up for a few weeks, you're gonna scare the crap out of us.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, Les Davies.
That's
Who's
Les
that?
Davies or Les Bennis. Joan, you were
Maynard
asking
Battery.
about him.
Maynard Battery, Maynard, Les.
Les Davies.
God,
I would love to
First
get
was
Maynard
known
on
as
this
Les
sometime.
Bennett, then he changed his name to Les Davies.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he used to carry a pistol in his boot.
In between.
Yep, those were our prices.
Boy, that's a good looking,
Look at Barry all the way to the end.
All right, Barry.
I remember they used to encourage us to always sell a thing of peanuts with a pitcher of beer because it made them buy more beer.
That's right.
We called it a Wilson when I was working there. Bruce Wilson.
That's Pete Tuba, who joins us at most weeks.
Yep.
Look at
Yep.
those prices too. A pitcher of beer for $3.25,
Champagne, $5.
and the finest whiskey for $1.25.
oh,
Wow.
that was a joke.
Needed to get the champagne because that was quality champagne.
Champagne.
Oh, yeah. $5 a bottle?
No, I remember it. It was Old Toenail.
Now, we actually had some decent whiskey. We had VO for the bourbon and what was the Scotch? Gordon's, I think. No, Gordon's gin.
That was J&B.
J&B Scotch.
Look at that wide belts we're in the 70s.
And then the New Englanders would come in and ask for rye. It's like,
Right.
really?
Yeah.
What we have, Bacardi rum.
And Maynard Chatters was the trombone player. We had a number of black trombone players there, and Maynard, he gave the mustache a soulful feel that nobody else could play. He was terrific.
He did.
He was terrific. I mean, he played the mustache the way it's supposed to be played, but it had a little sound that was a little bit different. It was great.
He was.
Yeah.
He was a
I think-
professor at Xavier, wasn't he?
That Dillard.
Well, Dillard? Okay.
Yeah.
I remember he
He's still alive.
Yeah. He came to that thing in New Orleans. Remember when Joel was down?
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's the billboard.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, wow.
That's the
What was that
billboard on
sign?
Airline Highway coming in from the airport going into downtown New Orleans. That was
Yeah.
the there.
Oh, boy.
Oh my
Wow.
God. I've never seen anything
I've never
like that.
Me either.
Yeah.
That was right by my house here in Metairie.
And I remember
Thought
on
you put it in
Airline.
your garage.
I've got a few of those mugs at home, and one of them is a New Orleans mug. And every once in a while, you find them in a thrift shop or an antique shop.
Right.
So I think I've got about 5 of them.
God, I got a whole
I've got 5 of them too. One to New York.
One time I got excited and I just went online on eBay.
Whenever.
Yeah,
Two
that's where they are,
bucks.
Jeff, on eBay.
$2, $3.
Yeah. I bought a few of them like that myself, you know. And sometimes they try to pass them off as a big collector's item, a McCoy mug for $20. Is nah.
Hey, Barry, who are these guys?
Oh,
The
Barry.
5 Adams?
That's
Who has the
Bob
cigarette?
Adams in the red,
Yeah.
Jane Marion, the tuba player in blue, and yours truly, Barry in yellow.
Wow.
Coordinated belts. I'm impressed.
Damn.
And y'all got different colored belts.
It looks like a peppermint assortment.
That was the show band that was taken in Bouchard Gardens, British Columbia.
Did y'all have to go in and ask for different color belts too?
I think I don't know who gave us those belts.
They all match your shirts.
They look pretty good.
Color coordinated.
I don't know. So it looks like a pretty handsome group.
They are.
I know I was good looking, Jeff.
Still are, Barry. Still are.
Well, look, I was 19 in that picture. I'm 68 now, so it's what, 49 years ago.
Half a century.
Half a century. I'm
Hi,
80.
Herb.
Hey, Herb.
Hey, Herb.
Hello, Herb.
Herb.
I heard H isn't going to be in the Grand Floridian anymore.
I saw that.
Yeah.
They cut
No more.
H out of Grand Floridian down in Disney
That was very sad.
They,
for 34 years.
The whole band.
They
Yeah, he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
but that was my favorite place, favorite resort at the Disney was.
Yeah, mine too.
But they did away with it, or what is?
Yes.
They cut the
They
band.
cut the band.
Oh.
And that
really?
was one of the few live musics.
It is.
Maybe he'll retire now.
There's a piece. There we go.
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
Oh, there
Kaiser
we
We
go.
have
photo
that in
there.
the garage.
That's awesome.
Nobody smiled.
Mike Gentry, Barry, Maynard, and Pete Tuba.
Yeah. That's
I
one of the Barry
actually-
Kaiser photos.
Yes.
Yeah, Barry took that one.
Actually, they were all together about a year ago, and I took another picture of all four of them just like that.
Really?
Oh, really?
Oh, we didn't
It
have.
has kind of a 19th century feel about it.
It does,
Yeah,
yeah.
really.
Yeah, Barry would shoot in a Kodalith film and make it look like the old time movie. I got one of me and Tom and some other people, and Rick and
Ed?
David and Ed.
And,
That was 1974, that
Yeah,
picture.
Ed and Mad Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
no, he's
Wait a second. He's playing a Vega. Good taste.
Good choice.
Who was playing the Vegas? Mike?
That looks,
I don't know if there's a Vega there.
that looks like, look at
Mike
the
was
black.
Mike was playing an Ohm. And I
Oh,
was
an
playing
Ohm?
Who's the
an
tuba
Ohm.
player?
That's Pete Tuba. He comes on here all the time. Peter
Pete
Vrianides.
Fernandez?
You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Maynard. Yeah, he's playing. Mike is playing an Ohm, and I'm playing a Janie.
A what?
Janie. That's the made
Oh,
out of
Janie.
Philadelphia. Janie, Johnny.
Oh, yeah, that was, I remember the guy that made those.
Yeah, Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan, that's right. He used to come into the club once in a while, yeah.
Right.
Ivan, the Mad Hungarian. He was furious at anyone who, the person who killed the Hun. He was Cassandra. He was upset with a Roman woman named Cassandra because she killed Attila the Hun, his hero.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Ivan was out there.
Well, Les Muscat used to play a banjo like that, and all of us loved the way Les Muscat played. So about 6 or 7 of us got the same type of banjo, thinking it would make us sound like Les Muscat. It just didn't work.
Hey, that's, if you can't sound good, look good. Get the banjo that makes you happy. That's why I'm laughing. I got 12 banjos. Anyone interested? Anyone interested?
Maybe.
I've never played a banjo that made me happy.
That's Neil Undersayer in the middle playing lead.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce
Oh,
O'Neill
that-
playing side banjo. And look at that, Roger Kinnaman on washboard.
I thought that was Roger.
I thought that was Roger. It looked like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
not
that, now
sure-
that's Neil playing a Vega.
Neil Tidwell?
Who's on
No, Neil
trombone?
Undersayer.
Was
Neil,
that the New York? Was that the New York club?
No, that's
No.
New Orleans.
No, that's New
But
Orleans.
New Orleans, we never. I don't remember us having a rail in front of the band.
That was real. I think that was,
look.
well, you could be right.
Yeah, because look at that.
They wouldn't have had a rebel flag in New York.
Oh, Rebel.
But yeah, I didn't start till 71, but we didn't have a
I
rail.
think that was the earlier days and they did have a rail around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Bruce O'Neill didn't play any of the other clubs except for New Orleans. And there he is
Okay.
right there.
Yeah.
And this is that's an old one.
It really is.
That was probably late 60s, huh?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's Bruce O'Neill? It looks like Buzzy to me.
That's who I thought it was, Bussy.
Was, yeah.
No, it's Bruce.
I think it's Bruce.
Yeah.
No, Bussy had
Yeah, lighter
he was
hair.
one of the first guys who had a comb over.
Yeah.
And this guy is the wrong way. No, that's not Buzz. And that's a tenor, I think,
Right.
not a plectrum.
Could be.
And I know Neil Undersayer played a
Yeah.
Vega tenor.
Right.
God.
I
Doesn't
like
make
looking
any-
at the people down here in the corner. The guy with the fake mustache on.
Just looking, yeah.
Yeah.
God. I'll have to go through and see if I have any more shots of the club. I don't remember us taking, I remember taking the photographs of Russ, the cook.
Russ Adams.
Oh,
Y'all had a cook?
Russ
Well-
Adams in New York.
Yeah.
yes, in New York.
Yeah, but the
It's
most
food.
boiled hot dogs and beer.
Oh, no, his hamburgers were wonderful.
Russ hamburgers and French fries were the best.
They
I thought they
wonderful.
were the best. You're right, Herb. Very good.
We had, that was the only place in New York where the cockroaches committed suicide.
We had rhubarb to take care of them.
Oh, God,
French on
Okay.
plate, it was really good.
rhubarb.
Rhubarb with the cat.
How about Jackie, the bag lady, selling the day-old newspapers?
Remember
How
her?
about Jackie the bag lady? When she croaked, they found her clothes and her hair full of money.
Yeah, that was
She had
true.
her hair done up.
Yeah, I'll tell you what happened, Jeff. On that, somebody threw, the bouncers threw out or 7 waiters threw out a drunk, and they threw her on top of Jackie, and she broke her hip. They took her to St. Vincent's and cleaned her up, and that's when they found the money. She was alive, but she had broken her hip with this drunk being thrown out the front door.
Wow.
God, she was kind of scary.
Yeah, you didn't get
She was kind of scary. She would come in and you think, don't eat an apple from this woman, because you'll die. She was really strange. Actually, she wasn't bad. She was just, yes, she was. Yeah. She was.
Yes, you
Hey,
was.
Tom, I sent you a photo in there of the New York club with the round bar. You see that one? The
Yeah.
round
I have that picture, Barry. The sidebar.
The sidebar.
I've got that picture.
No, not that one.
There's Lance Musket.
Yeah.
That's Pete Fernides, right, on tuba?
Hold on, let me get the.
God.
There it
That's
is.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have that picture.
Isn't that
How did you do
nostalgic?
bar songs on that?
Very
That
good.
was the round end of the
Any
bar.
bigger, so.
The bar itself was shaped like a musical note. Because
Right.
that's what Nick Rongetti, who owned the club before that, Nick's Jazz Club, he had it made as into the shape of a musical note. That's the round section.
How many times all of us sat at that bar and drank?
Oh, boy, I had a few, yeah.
1,000 times at least, yeah.
Didn't look like there was a lot of clearance up there for bar songs.
There was enough.
It was enough? Okay.
The projector was up there too. The
That's right.
projector was right above it.
Yep.
Our projector was above the audience. We had to climb a ladder in the middle of the house during a busy night, perched on the very top of the step, changing film.
Oh, geez.
Ours
Oh,
was
God.
right above the sidebar.
Oh, Les.
Musket.
I thought this was
Yeah.
a picture of Maynard.
That is
It
Maynard.
is,
Yes,
yeah.
It is Maynard.
Maynard Shatters, right?
Singing. He's singing.
Yeah.
Maynard Chatters
And that
and
was,
Pete Musket Barry and Peter Frianides.
that had to be after like 73 or something, because we used to wear vests up until then, and then they let us start wearing suspenders.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say, because you were heavier there too. You know?
Yeah, the first couple of years I was there, we had to wear vests and
Remember the
I'd love
vest,
to
yeah.
get Maynard to come on the Zoom sometime. I've been sending him to the email address I have for him and doesn't get kicked back, but.
I don't remember the Buffalo Head being above the band though. I thought that used to be on one of the, maybe we moved it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, there's a story in Philadelphia Club of Les getting on the rail of the stage and kissing the moose above it, claiming it was making advances of him. Les had been drinking Thunderbird wine that evening, and his nickname was Sir Thunderbird.
I think the confusion of the Buffalo Head is this New Orleans is because the stage moved. There was different background.
Oh, that's true. Maybe.
That's right.
Yeah. Because I remember Will Soto won the Keith Yorson contest under the Buffalo Head once, and it was on the sidewall. So, okay.
Yeah, we were wearing dress shirts then.
Yeah.
What year did Philadelphia close?
Oh, I have no idea. I was rather young. I was like a senior in college. I was getting my senior recital prepared, and I was very scattered at that time in my life. I could say 67, somewhere around there.
I don't think it was open in the 70s.
Really? That far? Wait a minute. No, I'll tell you, I went in the Army in 69, and I'm pretty sure it closed before then.
Yeah, it didn't make it to the 70s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it closed before I went in the Army. I was playing in New York by that time. So I got to say 67, 68 at the latest. Joel made a desperation move to try to save it by taking away the oblong table and putting in round tables. That didn't work.
Why, to see more people or what?
Who knows? I think he just wanted a different look.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Holy cow.
Okay.
That was probably the night y'all played there.
That's 1972 in Edmonton, Canada. That's the show band. Bob Adams, myself, and the girl singing, her name was Barbara Rubin. She was a Broadway girl, and she toured with us that summer.
And who's on tuba? Danny?
No, Dane Marion.
Don't know.
Look, he took a piece of red felt and made a tongue coming out of the sousaphone. See that?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Oh,
Wow.
and look at the date it's cut off here.
It was the kiss of tuba players.
That was like August of 72.
Mm.
Wow.
God,
Huh.
I can't believe it.
It's 48 years ago.
You're talking about
Oh,
half a
now we got it.
century. Jesus.
Hmm.
Well, the 50th reunion was 10 years ago now.
Now you're really trying to hurt us, Billy.
Holy shit, 10 years ago.
Yeah, but the 50th was prematurely the 50th, right?
Oh.
It was 1 year early, I think.
Oh,
1 year,
Okay.
1 year.
okay.
oh, no, that's the band.
Again, that's
That's how
speed on
Preston
tuba.
Butler started. Yeah,
It's not a very good picture, but I didn't take it.
Mike and Pete.
Is that New Orleans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different background.
Well, that's probably the full.
Yeah, that's on the sidewall there.
Oh, that's the sidewall?
No, that's the back wall because the screen's right above you. So that's when we had it at Half House.
Gotcha.
See the
Oh,
screen?
yeah,
we
that's-
have
yes,
pulled down?
yes.
Oh, yeah.
The string
Does
there.
that mean it was the half room?
Yeah, that was half.
Yeah, had it in the half room.
Judging by Barry's eyes, that was the first time he saw Dottie.
Good one, Dave.
God.
All right, let's see what else we
That
have.
was funny.
What else you got, Tom?
Good one, David.
Unbelievable.
See what else Billy's got.
I remember that circular bar in New York that Gim refers to as the bar shaped like a note. I have a vivid memory of Jeff describing the final scene in Hair, the musical Hair. Jeff went and saw the music Hair and came back impressed because of his description was blow by blow. It was priceless.
I took.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Younger Bear.
Teeth.
But that's when we wore knickers and vests with polka dot shirts. Wasn't that cute?
Oh,
What
boy.
year was that, Barry?
I think 72.
That must have been the show band, huh?
Yeah, show band.
Okay.
When's he made you a star?
Huh?
Wow.
That's back when I was thin.
And had hair.
Thin and hair.
Those days.
Know the feeling.
How
Know
does
the
a show
feeling.
get started?
Yeah.
Taking him to the hospital.
Really?
Jeff, what you were talking about the hair thing you were saying, Jeff?
Oh, I took a girl who worked in the office.
Suzanne Salmon?
I don't know. She was blonde and she was pretty and she was sweet.
Suzanne had
went-
more reddish hair, but she's really pretty.
Yeah. I don't know, but she showed up and we got our seats and she took off her jacket and she had a see-through blouse on. And I spilled, yes, it was something. And then what Herb was talking about, at the end,
When they get
they
people on
came
stage.
down into the audience and asked people to come up on the stage
Right.
and dance. Dance. And of course, I was, reserved and modest. I was the first one up there. I killed some old woman knocking her down so I could get up there. And oh, what a scene that was. Did I tell that in this club?
Yeah, you came back after seeing the show and you told it in the club, but I remember you're being very excited at your first glimpse of a boob. That was a memorable moment for you.
Your first, oh Lordy.
I remember.
That was,
Well, this was the 60s now. Come on.
well, I didn't know. She was a nice girl. I didn't know her that well.
Well, they took their clothes off hair.
When she took off it, I went, holy, yeah. Very calm. And then one of the dancers, one of the guys, at one point got off the stage, straddled a chair, standing on the arms, stark naked. And that got the biggest round of applause in that. That was a hell of a show.
You said
I'm
start
remembering it now.
It was really a
Stark
groundbreaking.
naked.
It
Us
was-
in New Orleans, we say stark naked.
Stark naked.
Well, there are some things that just don't fade out of memory, are there, Jeff?
Yeah.
God,
Jeff, somebody said that you mooned your parents in the New York club. Is that true?
me?
Yeah. There was a story about that.
Oh, no. this is
I said, if anybody's going to do it, you could do it and get away with it.
Not really. No. It wasn't my parents. It was my mother.
Okay.
Because my mother came down to the club. With any excuse, she brought her friends down. Oh, we got to go see Jeff. And I did a few unusual things. I think I mooned my mother
An urgent message for the vehicle owner.
at the
We've been
end
trying to reach
of
you about your car's
my.
extended. You should have received something in the mail about your car's extended warranty. Since we
I
have
did. I got it.
we're giving you a final
I
courtesy.
don't own that car anymore.
Press 2 to be removed and put on our do not call it. Press 1 to speak with someone about possibly extending or reinstating your car's warranty.
Who's going
No
Yes,
problem.
one
No
Call
problem.
for 800 number at 844-989-1708.
Let's all call it. Let's all call
Oh,
it.
get that down, guys. I don't want to miss that. No, it's, my mother would bring her friends down. And my mother, God rest her soul, had a hollow left leg. She could drink anyone. She could probably, she drank a lot of people under the table. And I didn't actually moon. I think it was a half moon.
A half moon?
A half moon.
Is that like being
Not
almost pregnant?
Left half or right half, Jeff?
Turn the other cheek.
I don't, I do remember doing a strip to Temptation. Oh,
That would be
God.
on the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, that,
Who started that? Did you start that, Jeff?
yes.
No.
And Joel, no, it wasn't, I can't remember the manager of the club.
Mackenzie?
Yes,
Yeah, Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Mackenzie went completely berserk. He couldn't believe it. And I said, don't worry, I'll leave my pants on.
Oh.
And it was, Joe Terra egged me on for weeks to do that, the Temptation. God, did we do things like that in the club?
Were you and Tom at the Happy Mardi Gras one with the?
Yeah, oh yeah. I was 72.
Yeah, yeah.
1972.
Yeah, we did the Temptation. The waiters would get on the bar for the Temptation strip at the Mustache in New Orleans, and we'd end up with a tablecloth in front of us, dropping our clothes off, and we had painted Happy Mardi Gras on the cheeks of our ass.
And that didn't come off very
we
quick.
dropped the last, yeah, and it dropped the last thing, and we all mooned the audience at the same time.
I was the year 72.
Yeah.
Did you guys in New Orleans during that shoot the CO2 fire extinguishers at the end of it?
No.
We did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'd empty a CO2 fire extinguisher at the end.
Wow.
That was fun.
I don't know if we had fire extinguishers, do we?
We had it. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you just didn't have them the night at the Porter. The guy burned the place down.
Yeah.
Barry, you remember that, right?
I don't remember much. I was drinking too much, man.
Well, speaking of the New Orleans Club, there it is.
Be right back.
Oh, okay.
It's very nostalgic. I see the mugs on the ceiling. Oh man, you used to walk in there.
There's the moose's head, right? Okay, so then you knew if the moose was there, you were in full room. Yeah, because this is sitting there, seeing it there when
A lot of good memories.
A lot of good memories.
I can't believe we did that.
There's another one I have, a similar picture like that with Fred standing there. I have to look for that one. It's similar,
bring
but
that
Fred's in it, yeah.
Fred at the bar?
Fred, the manager of the club at that time.
Right, but where was he standing? At the bar?
No, he was standing right in front of the bandstand.
Okay, because I have a picture of Fred and Roger in front of the club.
At the front door, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Oh, Fred. Fred was a good guy.
Yeah.
He was. He was a good guy.
Were you there, Barry, for his memorial little get together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought you were. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was.
All right, well, I've run out of pictures, so.
Well, you know, it's time for us to go anyway. There's a lot of news breaking. I don't know if you heard.
What news?
Trump's in the hospital.
Trump's in the
Oh,
hospital.
we knew that this morning. Oh, he's in the hospital.
Yeah,
in the hospital
Taking him to
now.
Walter Reed.
Really?
Yeah.
So. Well, look, y'all send Tom some of your photos.
send me
I'm gonna try to
pictures.
send some more because we've been doing the Zoom a lot. The pictures.
I'll load them up in pictures, Barry. I got a lot.
Thing that encourages
Yeah, dude.
conversation.
They bring a lot of. I love the pictures. They bring a lot of memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Well, good. We'll see y'all next week.
See ya. Take care, man.
Yes.
Bye, guys. So long, Daddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good to see
Bye,
you.
guys.
I
Say
think
hi to
I'm gonna
Danny
go
for me, Barry.
too, but we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.